Good morning, my wise friends, and welcome back to the Elder's Guide. Today, I want to invite you to think about one of the most precious gifts you carry with you every single day, your vision. Without it, life feels smaller. With it, you see your family's faces, the colors of a sunset, the words on a handwritten letter. Now let me ask you this. Have you noticed your eyes feeling just a little drier than before? Maybe your vision isn't as sharp as it used to be, or perhaps you've started noticing those tiny floaters drifting across your sight like specks of dust that never settle. After 70, this is not unusual. In fact, it's very common. That delicate layer at the back of your eye, the retina, works harder than nearly any other part of your body. It processes light, sends images to your brain, and allows you to read, drive, and recognize faces. But as we grow older, the retina becomes more vulnerable. Inflammation slowly chips away at it. Oxidative stress builds up from sunlight, pollution, or even the glow of television screens. Circulation weakens, leaving the tissues undernourished. And here's the tricky part. Your retina has no pain receptors. You won't feel it breaking down. Damage accumulates silently for years, until one day you realize the world looks less clear than it once did. But here's the hopeful truth. You don't need exotic supplements or expensive superfoods to fight back. Sometimes the most powerful protectors are small, humble, and already sitting in your kitchen pantry. I'm talking about seeds. Yes, seeds. Nature's tiny vaults of concentrated nutrition. Today, we're going to uncover 3 of them: chia seeds, flax seeds, and sunflower seeds that can serve as silent guardians for your eyes after 70. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which seeds to eat, how much to eat, and how to weave them into your meals in ways that feel easy and enjoyable. So, let's begin with the first. The chia seed. Chia seeds might look insignificant tiny black and white specks you sprinkle on yogurt or see floating in a smoothie. But don't let their size fool you. Inside, they carry a powerhouse of nutrients tailor-made for aging eyes. Why do chia seeds matter for your vision? Let's break it down. First, chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically a plant-based form called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Now, I know when you hear omega-3, you probably think of salmon or sardines. And yes, oily fish are excellent sources. But many seniors avoid fish because of taste, cost, or simply digestive discomfort. Fish oil supplements can also upset the stomach or interfere with medications. That's where chia seeds come in. Your retina contains more omega-3s than almost any other tissue in your body. By eating chia seeds regularly, you give your eyes an ongoing source of nourishment. While ALA is not as strong as DHA from fish, your body can convert some of it. And any increase in omega-3s helps reduce inflammation, improve blood flow to the retina, and support the photoreceptor cells that let you see detail. Second, chia seeds are loaded with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as tiny sparks flying around your retina, damaging cells little by little. Those sparks come from UV light, blue light from screens, and simply the process of aging. Chia seeds provide natural lutein and zeaxanthin, the very same compounds sold in eye supplements at the pharmacy. These antioxidants act like firefighters, neutralizing those sparks before they cause lasting harm. For seniors who read under bright lights or spend hours on tablets, this protection is invaluable. Third, chia seeds help with hydration. If you've ever soaked chia seeds in water, you know they form a gel-like coating. That gel isn't just fun to look at, it's useful for your body. When consumed, it helps retain fluids, promoting hydration throughout your system. For the eyes, that means steadier tear production, a more stable tear film, and less of that irritating, dry, scratchy sensation. Imagine going through the day without constantly reaching for eye drops. That's the gift Chia can offer. Now, how do you add Chia to your diet? The beauty of Chia is its versatility and mild flavor. You can stir a tablespoon into your morning oatmeal, blend it into smoothies, sprinkle it over soup, or make a refreshing Chia water by soaking a spoonful in a glass of water for 15 minutes. If chewing seeds is difficult, simply grind them lightly and you'll unlock even more nutrients. But let me give you a word of caution. Chia seeds expand when they absorb liquid, so never eat them dry. Always take them with water. And because they're high in fiber, start small, just a teaspoon per day, and slowly build up to a tablespoon. If you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medication, it's wise to talk with your doctor before making Chia a daily habit. Let's pause and recap chia seeds. They nourish your retina with omega-3s, shield your eye tissues with antioxidants, and support tear production for better hydration. All from one small spoonful a day. Imagine that a tiny habit with the power to ease dryness, reduce inflammation, and keep your eyesight clearer for longer. If chia seeds are the quiet powerhouse for your retina, then flax seeds are the gentle guardian of your macula. And my friends, after 70, protecting the macula is one of the wisest things you can do for yourself. So let's talk about this little structure for a moment. The macula is the very center of your retina. It's the part that allows you to read the small print on a prescription bottle, to recognize the details of your loved one's face, to follow the road signs when you're driving. Without a healthy macula, your central vision begins to blur. Straight lines may look wavy, colors may appear dull, and in severe cases, a dark spot can form in the middle of your sight. That condition is called age-related macular degeneration, or AMD, and it's one of the leading causes of vision loss among older adults. Now, here's where flax seeds come in. These tiny golden or brown seeds are among the richest plant sources of omega-3s, specifically alpha-linolenic acid. Yes, the same ALA that chia seeds provide, but flax delivers slightly more per gram. And remember, omega-3s aren't just a trendy nutrient. They are the building blocks your retina depends on to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and strengthen the photoreceptor cells that allow you to see fine details. But omega-3s are just the beginning. Flax seeds are also the world's richest dietary source of lignans. Lignans are a very special kind of antioxidant. Think of them as guardians that patrol your eye tissues, searching out free radicals, the unstable molecules that damage cells. Free radicals are produced every time we're exposed to sunlight, pollution, or even stress. If left unchecked, they chip away at the delicate structures in the retina. Lignans step in to neutralize them, reducing glare sensitivity, calming eye fatigue, and protecting your visual clarity. If you've ever found yourself squinting at headlights while driving at night, or struggling with bright indoor lights, lignans are exactly what your eyes need. Now, here's something fascinating that many doctors don't emphasize enough: the gut-eye connection. It may sound unusual, but the health of your digestion actually influences the health of your vision. How? Through inflammation. When your gut is balanced, with plenty of good bacteria, your immune system is calmer and more efficient. That calm extends all the way to your eyes. Flax seeds play a starring role here because they're rich in soluble fiber, which nourishes beneficial gut bacteria. In turn, those bacteria regulate inflammation throughout your body, including in the retina. This means flax seeds can indirectly ease redness, dryness, and irritation in your eyes, all by supporting your gut. It's a chain reaction of health that begins with one small spoonful. Now, let's make it practical. How should you use flax seeds? There's one rule you must remember: grind them. Whole flax seeds are so small and smooth that they often pass through your digestive system untouched. You won't absorb the nutrients unless they're ground. You can buy them pre-ground, often called flax meal, or grind them yourself in a simple coffee grinder. Once ground, they're incredibly versatile. Sprinkle a tablespoon into your morning cereal, blend them into a smoothie, stir them into yogurt, or even add them to pancake batter. You can also mix flax with water to create a natural egg substitute for baking. But because flax seeds contain delicate oils, you need to handle them with care. Store them in the refrigerator in an airtight container to keep those oils fresh and powerful. Now, a few cautions, because I always want you to be safe. Flax seeds are safe for most people, but if you're on hormone-sensitive medications, talk with your doctor first, since lignans can have mild hormonal effects. If you're on blood thinners, ask before adding large amounts. And as with chia, start small. 1 teaspoon per day is enough at first. Then, if your digestion feels comfortable, increase to 1 tablespoon daily. Always drink water with them, because flax is high in fiber and can cause bloating if you're not hydrated. Let's recap flax seeds. They reduce retinal inflammation with omega-3s. They protect your macula with lignans. They strengthen your blood vessels. They calm your eyes by nurturing your gut, and all it takes is a spoonful of ground flax, tucked into foods you already enjoy. Now, let me tell you a short story. A woman named Martha wrote to me last year. She's 78 and had been told she was in the early stages of macular degeneration. She was frightened reading was her joy, and she didn't want to lose it. Instead of resigning herself to decline, she began grinding flax seeds every morning and adding them to her oatmeal. She told me 6 months later that not only did her digestion feel better, but her eye checkup showed her condition had stabilized. She still needed regular monitoring, of course, but she felt empowered. She realized that small, steady actions could truly make a difference. That's the lesson of flax seeds, my friends. They are not flashy. They are not exotic, but they are steady protectors of your sight. Now, let's move on to the third and final seed in our vision-protecting trio. Sunflower seeds. You may already have fond memories of cracking open sunflower seeds at a ball game, or maybe sprinkling them over a salad for a little crunch. But what you might not know is that this everyday snack is one of the most underrated tools for senior eye health. Sunflower seeds are like tiny shields for your retina. They are rich in vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants your body can use against oxidative stress. Let's pause on that idea of oxidative stress. Imagine a piece of metal left out in the rain, it begins to rust. That's oxidation. Something very similar happens inside your eyes as you age. Sunlight, pollution, even the glow of your television create free radicals that rust the delicate structures of your retina. Over time, that rust leads to blurry vision, difficulty focusing, and faster aging of your central vision. Vitamin E acts like a protective oil, slowing the rust, preserving clarity, and giving your eyes more years of strong service. But sunflower seeds don't stop there. They also support tear production and help with dry eye relief. Many of my older patients describe the same frustrating symptoms: eyes that feel gritty, scratchy, or tired by mid-afternoon. Sometimes they reach for artificial tears 3 or 4 times a day, only to find temporary relief. Sunflower seeds, with their healthy fats, vitamin E, and trace minerals, support the glands that make tears. They help stabilize the tear film so your eyes feel smoother, more comfortable, and less fatigued. Imagine watching television in the evening without that nagging dryness that's the difference consistent sunflower seed intake can bring. There's another benefit hidden inside these tiny seeds: improved circulation. Healthy eyes depend on healthy blood flow. Sunflower seeds contain magnesium, which relaxes your blood vessels, allowing oxygen and nutrients to travel easily to the retina. They also provide selenium, a trace mineral that defends your blood vessels from oxidative damage. Together, magnesium and selenium act like gentle caretakers, making sure your eyes are well fed with nutrients and protected from stress. That means less risk of blurry vision, less eye strain, and stronger long-term resilience. So, how do you enjoy sunflower seeds the right way? The key is moderation and preparation. A small handful a day, about 1 tablespoon, is enough. Choose raw or lightly roasted seeds without salt or added oils. Sprinkle them over steamed vegetables, stir them into yogurt, mix them into oatmeal, or add them to homemade granola bars. If chewing seeds is hard for your teeth, use shelled seeds or even ground sunflower kernels blended into smoothies. Store them in a cool, dry place, because the oils in sunflower seeds can go rancid if left out in heat or light. Of course, I need to mention a few cautions. If you have gallbladder issues or a very sensitive digestive system, start small, just a teaspoon, and see how your body reacts. If you're on blood pressure medication or following a low-sodium diet, avoid salted sunflower seeds. And as always, chew slowly and thoroughly, or opt for ground seeds to make them easier to digest. Let's recap sunflower seeds. They supply vitamin E to guard against oxidative damage, healthy fats to support tear production, and minerals like magnesium and selenium to improve blood flow. All of that in one simple, tasty snack that you can find at any grocery store. Now, let's pull everything together. We've explored 3 remarkable seeds that can transform the way your eyes age. Chia seeds, the quiet powerhouse, offering omega-3s, antioxidants, and hydration support. Flax seeds, the gentle guardian, protecting your macula with lignans, improving circulation, and even strengthening the gut-eye connection. And sunflower seeds, the tiny shields, rich in vitamin E, fighting oxidative stress, boosting tear production, and nurturing blood flow. Imagine what your vision might feel like after 4 weeks of consistently adding these seeds to your daily meals. Less dryness, less glare sensitivity, clearer focus, more comfort while reading or driving. The best part is that none of these seeds are rare or costly. They're affordable, accessible, and easy to use. But let me remind you of something important. These seeds are not miracle cures. They won't replace your eye doctor, your medications, or regular checkups. Think of them as reinforcements, natural allies that strengthen your body's ability to protect itself. When combined with regular care, proper hydration, and a balanced lifestyle, they become part of a powerful defense system for your vision. I often tell my patients this: health is not built in grand gestures, it's built in daily habits. A spoonful here, a handful there, day after day. That's what makes the difference. Seeds teach us this lesson perfectly. They're small, but when planted consistently, they grow into something lasting. Now, I'd like to answer a few quick questions I often hear from seniors. What if I forget to eat them every day? That's all right. What matters is consistency over time, not perfection. Even adding them 3 or 4 times a week still gives your eyes steady nourishment. Can I just take a supplement instead? Supplements can help, but they don't contain the fiber, minerals, and natural compounds that seeds do. Food offers a harmony that pills cannot always match. And what if I don't like the texture? Easy solution. Grind them. Ground chia, ground flax, or ground sunflower seeds can disappear into smoothies, soups, or baked goods. You won't even notice them, but your eyes will. So here's my challenge for you, my friends. Open your pantry or make a note for your next grocery trip. Pick up a bag of chia, a bag of flax, and a bag of sunflower seeds. Place them somewhere visible in your kitchen next to the cereal box, on the counter, or near your teacups. Make it simple to reach for them. Then commit to trying them daily for 1 month. Track how your eyes feel. Notice if the dryness eases, if reading feels easier, if your evenings are more comfortable. And finally, remember this: aging is inevitable. But losing your independence, your clarity, and your joy doesn't have to be. You can choose to protect your vision with every meal, every snack, every small act of care. Seeds may be tiny, but their impact on your health can be enormous. So, let me ask you one last time. Have you tried any of these seeds before? Do you have a favorite way to enjoy them? Share your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and I would love to learn from your experience. If you found today's guide helpful, please subscribe to the Elder's Guide and share it with someone you care about. Because protecting vision is not just about eyes, it's about keeping life bright, sharp, and beautiful for years to come. Until next time, my friends, eat with intention, age with wisdom, and take care of your precious eyes.